Hello YouTubers, thanks for stopping by. I'm here to do another believe it or not video. Let's see what my topic would be for now. First one would be is Panama Canal. That's after the last one I did, but I popped up in my head first. Panama Canal is 10 miles long. I think the French started it, and they ran out of money, went bankrupt or something, and the United States took over. And it took I think it took let's see, about 7 or 8 years to dig it out. And that's so the ships could cut through, make it a lot quicker. And now they, well, I say the United States took it over and they finished it. Like my grandson. And a lot of people died in it. 30,000 people died. Estimate 30,000 from yellow fever, malaria, snake bites, falling and drowning, stuff like that. And we had control of it for years and years, and Jimmy Carter gave it back to Panama. Kind of silly. I'm not sure why he did it for, but it wasn't a very smart move. Now I heard the other day that the president was to get it back because after we gave it to him, that wasn't an agreement to them to let China run it. So I don't know how he's going to get it back, but he said he wants to somehow or another get control of it back, which they charge you some boats up to $3,000 to go through there. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. Even small boats, something like 30,000 for big boats, and some small ones 3,000. Depends on how deep the water is at the time, or something, like if it's a drought or something like that. They were saying. Okay, yeah, I heard that Honda is moving their Mexico plants to Indiana. And it's a big plant, so it's going to be a lot of jobs for Indiana. I think it's got a lot to do with the president putting tariffs on people. So the tariffs are starting to pay off a little bit. It might take a while for them to all pay off, but I think eventually it will. So that's one thing there. Another thing is, did you know, believe it or not, that your dogs sleep with you and helps you sleep better? Yep, they do. I guess they comfort you, and you live longer if your dog sleeps with you. How about that? Okay, I seen a lady the other day had applied for a job. She was in this company for several years, and she wanted to move up the ladder a little bit and have a little more responsibility, make more money. But they refused her, and instead of putting her in there when she was more qualified, they put nothing against homosexuals, but that's what they replaced her with. So she complained to management about it, and she lost her job. And she found out the person that replaced her with her job was a homosexual. Times are changing, people. Not for the good. But okay, anyhow, the end of the story is she took it to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court's going to oversee her case in July, I think it is. So I have to get back with you on that one. That's a ways away. Okay, people, I'm back. I see they had a vote the other day to see if they want to let men keep on being in women's sports. I probably talked about this before, but there's a vote that went on the other day, and 100% of the Democrats voted to keep men in women's sports. Yeah, I've talked about this before, but that's ridiculous. I'm not saying I'm in love with Trump. It seems like everything Trump does, the Democrats want to do this the opposite. That's why the country's in trouble now, because they did that when Biden got in there. They went the opposite of what Trump had done before that. Men and women's sports, okay? There was a volleyball game or something, and one of the men supposedly identifies as a woman. He spiked the ball and hit a girl in the head, and she now has brain damage. Yeah, from the men and women's sports. Yeah, that's definitely a no-no for me. I want you people to give me your opinion on some of these things I put out there. What do you think about them? What do you think's should happen? I want to know your opinion. Need your help! Help! I'm drowning! Okay, I got another one going here in a minute, so I get through this stop sign. How about that? There's the man who got the right of way. Sir. That don't feel good. Okay. Let's see here. China. Got one for China. You know, China a few years ago, they had a limit on kids you could have. The reason I looked this up because somebody said that they would kill your child if you had more than one, but I looked it up and I didn't see it nowhere. They did say you're allowed to have one, and if you had more than one, or you were pregnant, they would force you to have an abortion. Yes, sir. Force you to have an abortion if you already had one kid. And if for some reason you had the kid, they would fine you. One guy got fined, I think it was $1 million. It might depend on how much money you make. This guy was a filmmaker over there in China. So, that's the deal on that one. So, yeah, they say now that you can have 3. We went to 2, then they went to 3. They said the population is under control now. They still don't want to get out of hand again like it was before. So, China can have 3. Yeah, that was forced abortion. That's close to guess to being murder. That's close enough to it, I reckon. It's not exactly this close. Okay, I'm gonna try to tell you a joke the guy told me the other day at the gym, and I don't know if I can remember it or not. If I say it right, if I goof it up. Let's see. All right. Yeah, he told me another one this morning. He said, this woman asked her husband, "You want some breakfast?" And he said, "No, this Viagra is killing me. This Viagra is killing me. I can't have breakfast." So, come along at lunchtime, she asked him again. She said, "You want some lunch? Honey, you want me to make you some lunch? I'll make some good lunch." So he said, "No, honey, this Viagra's killing me. This Viagra's killing me. I can't have lunch." She said, "Okay." Come around supper time, she said, "See if he's hungry now." So she asked him, "Can you, honey, do you want me to make you some dinner?" He said, "No, this Viagra's killing me." She said, "Do you mind if you get off of me so I go make some dinner? I'm hungry." Yeah, it's corny, I know it. Oh, I want to tell you, I think of the other one. He had another good one the other day too. I'm trying to remember what it was. So I can't remember my own name now. I got a bad memory.